I was just gonna clean up this case on this diff because the pinion, when it took out the bearing, it chewed it all to hell. So I was gonna try and clean that up and see if I can make it look good. So when I get a new piece, it'll go in. Why?
Isn't it about time that you tell them about your ECU tune?
Oh yeah, I haven't really did an update video or anything, have I? Wow. Well, I guess this could wait. I mean, it's not like I have the money to rebuild the thing anyway. Well, sure, I guess. You want to get the camera?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I guess the wife is just like you guys. She's curious to know what I think about the CFMOTO ECU tune. Those of you who don't know what an ECU tune is, it's whenever you send your ECU, your computer, the brain of your machine, out to a company and get it flashed with a new tune. Why would you want a new tune? Well, the answers are very simple. The tune will give you more performance for your money. I mean, that's the best, easiest, quickest way to get more performance at a cheap price. Now, other reasons why you should get an ECU tune is, well, not only the performance aspect of it, but the tune will make your engine run the way that it should run, not the way that, you know, the world, the government wants your machine to run. It's going to run the way that it should run. It's going to eat, sleep, and breathe with fire, okay? It's going to run better, smoother. It's going to have more torque, high end, low end. It's just overall going to be a better machine. But also, most of the tunes, I mean, depending upon the machine and who's tuning it, most of the tunes will give you more adjustment on your rev limiter. So they could raise your rev limiter 200, 300, 400 more RPMs, sometimes more. And they can also kick on your radiator fan earlier to keep your engine running cooler, you know. So there's tons of benefits to it. And I personally like the ECU tune that I got from Ray Parker at Wholesale ATV. I got it a couple years ago. I did one video on it. I never really did another video since. Now it is an 800EX tune. It cost me $100, but now it's $130 or $139 or something. Still worth it, still worth the money. He's one of the best that there is around to tune these CFMOTOs. Now, he doesn't have tunes for all of them. He only has tunes for some models. There's currently nobody on the planet Earth that can tune the 1000 machines or the 500 trail machines. And that also goes for the 950. There's nobody that has been able to crack the computer and do a tune. Now, there is monster fuel injection, but there's a lot of riffraff around monster fuel injection. Some of us people that know what goes into tuning is, some of us call BS on the monster injection tunes for these machines anyway, because in order to properly tune these machines, you need an AFR gauge, you need a dyno, you need to be able to run the machine. A Monster reportedly is claiming they can dyno, or they can tune these machines without dynoing them. Sure, you can tweak some graphs and you can tweak this and tweak that, but it's not a true tune. Only thing they're doing is making things a little better. To get a proper tuned ECU, you need to have somebody who has actually dynoed one of these machines and got the proper readings and all of the stuff that goes with it. You know, just like all these racers, they're dynoing their stuff. Even when you're playing around with your carburetor, which most of everything is not carbureted these days, you want to dyno it or put an AFR gauge on it so you can read it. An AFR gauge, at the very minimum, while you're driving it so you can read it and see where it's at. That's the very minimum. So that's one thing. But I have to say, Ray Parker's tune, it definitely gives you better throttle response. It gives you more low end punch. It raises your limiter so you can, well, go faster, have more power. And you know, it doesn't give you a whole lot of power. Me with my dual exhaust and the dyno tune, maybe 10 horsepower. And his tune does, I don't know, 3 to 5 by itself. A good exhaust does 4 to 8, you know, and I have a good flowing exhaust, so I'm saying, and I have not put this on a dyno to see. I could be wrong. I could be putting down a little bit more, but I doubt it. It's probably around 10 more horsepower. So I'm probably pumping just a little bit over 70 horsepower with my machine, with the tunes and stuff that I got. Now, I will say I'm working on getting a wet clutch delete kit, and I'm also working on getting forged pistons and cams for it. So yeah, things about to change on the channel. As long as I can get my hands on the stuff, and I think I might be there. So this winter, engine might be coming out. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'm trying really hard though, because that's what I want to do. I can tell you right now, with Ray Parker's ECU tune and stock clutching, stock tires, you'll notice a huge difference. Huge difference just in throttle response alone and low end torque. And he, you know, he plays with the timing and whatnot on there. He advances the timing a little bit. He gives more fuel. And, you know, you definitely notice a difference. It's well worth it. But keep in mind, he doesn't do every machine. But you definitely got to check out Ray Parker's tune for the 800. I think he does one other machine. I'm not sure. But definitely check that out. And I do know that Dynojet has a power commander too. So maybe that'll work for other machines too. I don't know. You guys will just have to see. But there isn't a whole lot out there. And I don't know enough about the Monster to back it. So as it stands right now, this video, I say don't go with the Monster tune. So, because they can't provide dyno graphs, they can't provide any information. I have messaged a lot of people and asked, and nobody can back it up. So I say don't go with the Monster fuel injection stuff, because I don't know anything about it. I can't recommend it to you guys because there's no proof. For all I know, you're sending your ECU in, they're charging you, and they're sending it back with nothing done. Because technically, most consumers aren't going to know that they even did anything or didn't do anything. So that's just the way it is. But I want to thank you guys for watching this quick one. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out and God bless. And don't forget to check out all the links below. You can become a Patreon if you'd like. Check out my Amazon store if you like. Or join the channel. Whatever you want to do. Peace out.